Hello everybody and welcome to a live what is of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I'm going to be jumping into a game here and going through what the game is, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen me and Hugh play the game quite a bit, but I wanted to try and give people who maybe haven't played a little bit of a look and an idea of what goes on behind the scenes, or what goes on strategy-wise and stuff like that as play. So I'm going to be describing a little bit more what's going on as I go, a little bit different than our usual playthroughs. Hopefully, I'm still going to try to win, and I'm still going to try to get that chicken dinner. But more importantly, I'm going to try to show people what is so awesome about this game and what works so well. Let's see here. Let's get ready here and jump into PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This is what is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Boom. There it is. You can see my beautiful baklava boy here. If you're in the chat, I am looking at the chat. So if you want to ring in, if you want to talk, I am here, and I shall be trying to look as much as I possibly can. Let me know if the stream is running. All that good jazz. All right. I've been having internet issues as well, so I'm also doing an archive of this, so that shouldn't have any problem on the archive. But here we go. All right, yeah, here we go. You see my beautiful baklava boy here, balakava boy, and we're gonna jump in. So this is the start screen. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. You make a character very quickly. Doesn't take very long. There's not a ton of customization options, and those you can find in here, and you can kind of put on and take off clothes. I usually go shirtless and pantless, but today I'm gonna gear up a little bit. I've got this Twitch Prime balaclava, which branding whatever, but oh, I can't do both. I think I do both a mask and that. I can't. But I do have these sweet punk glasses. So you offer this guy. Not much of it really matters except for a little bit as far as like colors matter, because if you are in a place where you want to be camouflaged or something like that, there are certain clothes that will help you be camouflaged in different places. And most of those you'll find other clothes in the actual map, in the actual game, that you can pick up. And a lot of this game is picking up stuff. There's a rewards thing where you get these crates and you'll get more cosmetic items. There is no items that make you better. And here are the leaderboards. I'm 580,000th in the world. Which, to be quite honest, is not that bad since there's 4 million people playing this game. But yeah, that's basically it. There's a very simple startup here. If you have friends, you can invite them here if they're online. Very simple startup. The real meat of it comes here. So we're going to jump in. If you scroll over play, you'll see that there's a bunch of different servers. Obviously, you pick whatever server that you're local to, and then you can play in solo, duos, or squads. Solos is just every man for himself, every man or woman for themselves. Duo is 2 people. You can match into a duo by yourself if you want to, if you're crazy, and a squad as well. So you can match into squads, and you can also kind of, as you can see here, you can auto match with other people. If you want to, which if you want to fill in, if you have 2 people or 3 people, you can fill in a 4th, or you can uncheck that and go in at disadvantage. Duo, I don't think you can matchmake in duo, so you go in and it's just you versus duos, and then solo. So let's jump into solo. I guess my coffee. So yeah, this is where you start in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This is the lobby. And basically all of the players that you're fighting will match in here. And this is where I'll explain kind of what the game is on base. The game is a 100-man battle royale. I shouldn't say man, 100 person battle royale. Still early. And the goal is to just survive, is to collect weapons and survive to the very end. The reason you hear people talking about chicken dinner is because when you win this game, it says winner, winner, chicken dinner. So there is that. I should say that it's a mouse and keyboard game. There isn't really controller support yet. So you are playing with mouse and keyboard, WASD to move, and then mouse to shoot. Left trigger to shoot, And you can tap right trigger to go down, tap right trigger, tap right mouse button to go down sights, or if you hold it down, you go over the shoulder a little bit deeper. But the game is very much about collecting weapons and trying to survive, and there's many ways you can do that, and I am by no means an expert in this game. I have put about 40 hours into it. That doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I do think understand a lot of what the game is about at this point. So here you go, you're on this airplane, and what's cool about this is if you hit V, which takes you into first person, you can see all the other people on the airplane, and there's like 2 rows. We're a little empty, we're 6 empty on our row here. There's like another row if you saw the thing. And then you pick where you want to jump out, and you see the plane is flying across a flight path across the map here. And there are these areas like Pachinki and Yasnayev, Polayana, which are big cities which a lot of people go to. You know, you can jump right into the stuff, and we might do that a little later, but I'm going to try to go a little farther off the flight path, maybe try to make it here. Let's see, so I eject, and then what I do is I aim my face as far, and then I hit W to go forward. Now if you aim straight down, you're gonna go down fast. If you aim a little farther out, you can travel farther out, and you can see if I hit the map button, you can see me traveling across, and I'm gonna go for this. I might not make this, but we'll see. I might be able to make it with the floating, but we'll see. You want to try to parachute down to where you want to go, and there are houses and such which will allow you to acquire the gear that you need to survive the situation. If I hit, okay, so my parachute automatically goes out, as you can see there. I'm going to try to like rock back and forth a little bit here. This usually helps you go a little farther, but I'm going to try to go for those houses, and I can also look now and see, is there anyone near me? So there's no one really near me. I'm not going to make it to my goal, obviously, but I'm going to get pretty close, it looks like. I'm just going to land at these houses here. I'm going to call the audible and land at these houses here. There's a car here. Oh, that's a broken down car. But it looks like I'm pretty much alone, which is a good thing for what we're doing here. So, you know, depending on where you land, there could be people landing right near you. And when that's the case, you get into immediate fights, which can be terrifying. Now, this is the thing about this game, is it's sort of terrifying, because now it's all just about trying to live and trying to outlive the people that you are facing off against. So I found a pistol, which this is probably the only time I'll have the pistol out, because you just don't use pistols that often. I'm sure there are people who do, but not me. And you know, you can see it on the screen, you're using certain commands to open doors. I have a lot of stuff bound to my mouse buttons, but there we go. So helmets are important because they're actually armor. So a lot of the gear, I found a police vest here, which gives me some armor, and a helmet, which gives me some armor. Most clothes are just clothes. They're just cosmetic, but anything that has like a level rating on it, so if it says a level 1 police vest or a level 1 helmet, that gives you more protection, and it will allow you to survive more shots. This is like the pistol world here. Damn it. Okay. Got some grenades. All this takes different ammo. This is 9mm, so I don't need this stuff. I'll take the 7.62 because you never know when you find a rifle. There's attachments for the weapon. See, this says extended mag pistol. I can just right click and it will attach it to the pistol that I have. Okay, nothing here. I picked something up, which I didn't mean to do, but I think it was just weapons. I really find a backpack. A backpack's really handy. Let you carry a lot of stuff. Your inventory is kind of limited until you find a backpack. I can switch to my grenades. Okay, let's see where I am. Okay, so I'm pretty close to the circle here, which is good. So I'm sure a lot of people who have heard about the game have heard about the circle thing. So basically, this white area here is the safe zone. And you have a timer you can see in the bottom right of my screen, which is 3:05. And has kind of a little picture of a figure, which is me, and how close I am to the white. So basically what's going to happen is, ooh, backpack. Make more 9mm. I'll take this machete. What's going to happen is when that reaches 0, oops, wrong button. A much bigger circle, a blue circle, is going to start closing in on this white circle. And if you get trapped on the other side of the blue circle, you start taking damage, which is something you don't want to do. Now, the circles increase in severity as you go along. So this first circle will barely hurt you if you're outside of it. You can probably survive. What did I just do? Oh, I picked up a sickle. Oh, a handgun suppressor. That's nice. Oh my god. Yes, close the door. Okay. So it will barely hurt you. And you can survive for a pretty long time. Okay, a red dot sight, attachments. Survive a pretty long time when the circle's moving. But as they go along, oh, bandages. As they go along, and the circles get smaller and smaller, the blue circle will hurt you more and more, to the point where when you're near the end, it will kill you almost immediately. Now, I can open my inventory up if I hit tab, and it also help you pick up stuff quicker. But as you can see here, different type of items. The red dot sight is a sight for your gun. Just new, you can attach it to pistols. So if I hit right here, it'll attach it to a pistol, so I can look down the sights of the pistol. But you have all these different attachments. All of them do different things. Even if you don't have the gun at the moment, if you have the space in your inventory, it's good to pick it up, because you might get the gun later and you don't want to be thinking, oh, well, I wish I had an attachment. Health items, bandages, med kits, energy drinks, and painkillers. So basically, med kits and bandages will heal you up to a certain point, but then after you get to a certain point, you have to have med kits. Oh, a shotgun. Okay, level 2 backpack. You have to have some form of boost, which are either the energy drinks or the painkillers, and they will sort of heal you over time and get you all the way up to top again, which they're the only things that will do that, except for there's like a big med kit that will heal you all the way to the top. I still really wish I had a better gun than I do. But the other thing is I went pretty far off the plane path, so I should be okay. So the bottom right, you see the map. Basically, it shows as a line that's showing you where I'm going. As far as towards the circle, like it'll give you the quickest route to the circle. And now these are the kind of most dangerous points right now. Are these points right here where you're running like this, because you just don't know. You just don't know where you're gonna end up. KB91939 says energy drinks also let you run faster. That's true, but you have to take, I believe, more than one. You get boosts. So first will be a health boost, and then it will also denote whether or not you have a run boost as well. There's little emblems you get as you boost. I could be wrong about that, but that's how I understand it. So as you hit groups of houses like this, you need to be careful, because even though I need to move to the next circle, there could very easily be someone in here, in these houses. And if you run too fast past them, you could end up dead. But I am going to just... How much closer am I to the circle? I'm right on the edge. I'm going to look really quick. I could really use a rifle. I shouldn't probably really be doing this. Let's see if there's first floor. There's anything here. Oh, boom, yes. Scar. Good. Okay, Scar. 556. Red dot sight. Red dot sight. And compensator. Okay, good. So at least I've got a rifle now, which is what I really wanted. Oh, there's good stuff in here too. Oh my goodness, M16 as well. Frick this. I don't care about the shotgun now. 556, 556, 556. Give me this padded jacket because let me get more. Okay. All right. So I have a lot of time actually before you can see the blue circle coming, and it comes slow. So I'm definitely going to easily make this, as long as I'm not an idiot here. Another shotgun, which I don't need. Anything else here? No. This game is a lot of fun, and it is super interesting as far as what it does. It intentionally obfuscates like some of its systems so that you have to work for them, and that can be very, very rewarding. It can also be very frustrating. So, just a warning. I don't know why I'm closing doors. Oh, okay, this is good. First aid kit. Do I want the AKM? No. I don't know what's better here. I don't really have a lot of time. Do they 6762? 556? They both take 556. Let's see here. How does this compare? It's better in every way except for firing rate. Okay. I'm gonna switch because I have... It takes 762 and this takes 556. Okay. Okay. Oh, if you mouse over, it will compare the guns to what you've got, whatever you have equipped. So that's what I'm doing. So to keep the AK, to take the AKM, which I did. Yeah, and so the thing too, like I said, I'm not an expert in this game by any stretch of the imagination, and definitely like the weapon stuff, like I know some of it, but I don't know a ton of it, and so I want, you know, I always want to get better at that stuff, but I can give you the sort of, oh, good 4x scope. Always good to have a scope. Okay, I'm gonna put that baby on my SCAR, and I'll put this red dot sight on this pistol. So I mean, I would like some more attachments, but I'm feeling pretty good about what I've got right now. I'm gonna go inside the circle and then go figure out my next move. I don't think anybody's here, so I don't think anybody's here right now because there was health items. Health items are one of the ways that you can usually tell if someone's been in a place. But again, as you move closer into the circle, it's the more likely you're gonna end up getting shot. Let's see here. Nothing in this shack. Okay. And you want to try... Oop, there's a car. So I have a couple of options here. I'm going to take this car up to these houses here. And I risk making a lot of noise. Oh, that's the red zone. Okay, so... Asking about overall strats when playing. So, you know what? It depends on what I'm going for in a game about overall strategies. I'm just gonna get into the circle here and try to leave this car here. I don't know if anybody's been here or not. We'll see. I go to auto on this gun. Overall strategies. So overall strategy for me, it really depends on what that first circle ends up being. You know, I really do want to usually try to get... Oh, another sight. Red dots. I don't need that. I do try to get, usually if I'm trying to actually do like a good run, like a run that I want to actually do well in. So here you can see the blue line. Basically, this is what, if you're outside of it, will hurt you. You want to keep that outside of that. Generally, my strat is, if I'm trying to win, to jump away from the circle, away from the plane path as far as I can, but to a good place. You don't want to just go to a random place because you want to still get good gear. Find a good, nice group of houses and hope that you find some good gear. And then, ooh, these are awesome. These will heal you all the way to the top. And then try to keep on the move as much as possible. You don't want to get caught, and I'm describing the fear, I'm kind of doing opposite of what I do. You don't want to get caught always running back towards the circle. So if you're going to stay outside of the circle for a while, you need to make sure you have a vehicle that you can get yourself back in the area as quickly as possible for, but you want to try the edge of the circle, but you don't always want to be running for the circle because you leave yourself open. And then the other thing too is like, you have to be aggressive at certain points. So I'm gonna mark some place on the map for me to go here. The plane flew like this, so I'm gonna try to keep off the plane path and go here. You want to try to be... It can be very easy to not be aggressive, right? It can be to hide in a bathroom, or to just try to wait stuff out, or try to wait for other people to make mistakes. Sometimes you have to force people to make mistakes themselves. You have to go for people, you have to charge people. Sometimes it can end up you dying, but at the very least, it'll teach you how to survive certain situations. And that's a big part of this game, is getting into firefights, and whether you win or lose, you know, trying to become better at the actual act of using a gun and fighting people, and using a gun, taking people out. It's, you have to get your practice in, because this game doesn't allow you to, you know, die and respawn. So if you want to do that, you've got to get into firefights. And so be aggressive, get in situations so that when you get into situations, you can learn from them, and next time you play, you can be a little better, hopefully. You know, using natural cover is important. You know, trees, rocks. All this kind of stuff is really important. Is this where I have my 4x scope? Yeah. Okay, these doors are open. So these doors being open means there's somebody either been here or is still here. Other doors are closed. So there might be somebody right in this building. So I have choices. I can engage this, but right now it's a bad idea to really go in and try to engage because I don't know where these people are, if they're anywhere in here. So you can also use Alt and look around without actually turning your head as far as your character goes. So it helps when you're running and to go. So right now, I don't really think I should go there. By the way, if you see this red circle, this area gets bombed, and if you're caught outside and you get by a bomb, you die almost automatically. So here's the plane path kind of went like this, and I jumped off of it this way. So most people are going to be in this area here. So like, this is a good place to be, but I'm in a good place to be right now. I just think that there's somebody here, and you can place markers and go to them, because the fact that there's some doors open and some doors closed means to me that somebody is probably here, and they're probably held up. Or they've been here and they moved on. This is sort of the push-pull of the game, right? Is trying to figure out these strategies. I don't know what... you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit... not stupid, but... this is sometimes something I do when I'm playing like a first match, is I'll just like... I'll drive to the center of the circle, where it is right now, and try to make something happen. So... I'm going to guess if the people were at that place, that they are also at this place. Now... yeah, there's definitely doors open here. And a lot of times people try to shoot at you. Did you go right? Yep, see? Somebody, shit, I'm gonna die. Yep, somebody saw me. Somebody was waiting for me. So I'm just gonna have to hope that where I'm going right now, I can get away from people and heal up. So I need to heal. Do I not have a helmet on? Oh, I got shot off. So, yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, your helmets can get shot off. So, I'm gonna heal up here. I'm gonna use this med kit because it'll heal me all the way to the top. Yeah, watch and wait if I was in the circle. Yeah, I would totally, normally if I was playing on my own and not playing on this, like, on this stream and on this video, I would do that. I would just kind of hold up and wait to see what happens. Either on a hill or try to find an empty house. Either one is a very viable thing. So I'm going to wait and see where this blue circle hits right now and see where we end up. That person could be chasing me, but most likely they're not chasing me. Okay, so I'm outside the circle now. So I'm going to try to maybe go over to here where I was aiming before. I'm going to leave my car, though. First, I'm going to try to look. These stacks are kind of a dangerous place to be. See if I can see anybody, though. If I can see movement, I can at least know where they're going to shoot me from. I can't tell if that's a person or a bush. It's probably a bush up there. You want to look for movement. Okay, so I'm leaving that car because it's very noisy. Actually, no, I'm not leaving this car because if I leave this car, I have to go across this field by myself. So I'm just gonna try to go to that hills and then ditch the car. Oh shit, oh my god, getting shot. You know, I'm gonna try to use this hill as natural cover. Because they can't, you know, obviously they need to reposition. Oh shit, he's right there. Damn it! So in that situation, I got kind of I didn't really outplayed, but he saw me first, and I didn't get any headshots in. If I got a couple headshots in, I might have taken him down. But that's how the game goes a lot of time, you know. And I mean, a lot of time that's as much as you can ask for, is knowing where the person is who shot you. You know, I can't be. If I had switched to auto or burst fire there, I probably would have done a little better, and you can switch firing modes on your guns by hitting B on the keyboard. When you're far away, you want single. When you get closer, you want burst or auto. And I should have probably gone a little more burst, but I didn't. I wasn't sure where that guy was going to be. I wasn't sure if he was right up on me or he was super close. So I just came down to, like, he probably had better armor than me. I had some armor shot off last time around, and I died. So, you know, that's the way the game goes a lot of the time. I'm going to jump in again and show you what it's like when you jump into a high traffic area, because that's something else. That's something else a lot. I apologize if there's any like drop frames or anything on the stream, if it is hitching up at all. I've been having some internet problems. The archive, though, should be perfectly stable if there's any problems with this one. All right, so, I'll show you guys something else, too. So, if you go into settings, and you go into sound, you can go to voice channel and turn it on.
You actually tried with your hairstyle? What a fucking queer.
And then you hear all of the worst people in the world talking. I would keep it on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You better not move.
I would make it none, and hit OK. In the plane, it's even worse. But you can use this time in this lobby, right? Over here, it depends on how you load in, but over here there are guns on these tables. I mean, most people have already grabbed them, so I'm not going to find any. But you'll find guns and some ammo for those guns, and you can practice shooting moving targets. This person is selfish. Wow, the sound gets kind of nuts in here. Yeah, it's probably going to be a short one for this first one, this next one, because I'm just going to jump in and show you what it looks like when you jump into a whole group of people. Now, because there are high yield places with a lot of loot that can often be really tough to navigate, because the best people go there really quickly. And that is the Hugh who's in the chat, yes. So you can kind of see where the plane's going to fly over. We're flying right over the military base. Okay, so we're going to the military base, which is one of the highest trafficked areas in the whole freaking game. We're just going to wait till we're right over, and we're just going to eject and go straight down. Okay. Let me point myself a little bit over. So yeah, I'm going to hit Alt and show you where everybody is, and you're going to see that. Look at all those people. Look at all those people. And when the shoots go off, it's going to be even more. I'm going to tap W here. Should I get myself as quick in as possible? Okay. Alright, so let's get down as fast as we can. I'm going to go for those roofs over there. But you can see, look at that. Look at all those people. Look at all of these people racing for the same exact place I'm racing for. Yeah, this is going to be a quick one. Because not only I'm also headed right for this person. How did he? Oh, he's jumping. Killed me with a punch. So there you go. Very short. That's usually how that happens. I was hoping at least I'd jump in and get like a gun or something. But when you jump into a high traffic place, a lot of that can end up that way. And it just happens, you know. I was the first person to die, so that's pretty cool. Let's do one more. And since that one was so quick, and I'll try to play it a little bit more real, and then I'll still ring in with strategies and stuff like that, but I'm gonna try to focus a little bit and just die quickly like I normally die. But that's what, you know, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is. It's about surviving till the end. It's about really as the circle begins to compress, changing your strategies accordingly as it gets smaller. When it gets really, really small, which we probably won't see here, you want to sort of hug the outside of the circle so that you can, so you pick up this thing, so that you always have one side of your body you don't have to worry about checking, because near the end, if your back's at the circle, you don't really have to worry about people jumping in and looking. I mean, just people shooting you from behind, because the circle will have killed them, most likely. Somehow that's missing him. Ooh, okay, that's yeah. Yeah, hey buddy, what's going on? This person is all about me. This gun reloads so slow. Okay. Oh, okay. You know, if you're in, I'm not going to the military base this time. I'm going to, plane path's going to go like this. I'm going to try to, let's see. This looks like really a fruitful complex. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go there. You want to try to, oh, it's gonna wheel right over it. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna go farther out. I'm gonna go here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, jump. Gonna try to go as far away as possible. So, you want to be willing to change your strategies. You want to realize that, like, sometimes a hill, and a good hill with some good tree cover is better than being in a house, especially when you get near the end. Learn to check out your areas with scopes. You know, learn to get into engagements as much as possible, because you want to force other people to make a mistake, because you don't know who you're facing off of, right? Let me check if there's anybody around with me. It doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm pretty good here. This is exactly where I wanted to go, too, so let's see. Yeah, I look pretty alone, right? Yeah, pretty alone, okay. So, people can be... Don't assume the person you're facing off of is some master player. They're probably just like you and sort of know what they're doing, but probably also don't know totally what they're doing, and would rather not get into immediate gunfights. Oh, there was something here, right? Yeah, okay. I saw a rifle, but I guess not. Okay, I'm outside the circle. Red dot sight. Let's see how far outside the circle I am. Okay, I'm a ways out of the circle. So at this point, I still have time. There's still 5 minutes, and I could, if I just run there, I will make it. But, ooh, nice coat. What I want to try to do, let me actually equip these. I can equip this and equip this. Okay. What I want to try to do is probably around, I don't know, 2 minutes left. I want to try to look for a car or something and go, because I don't want to get caught out totally out here. This is really far to be out. Let me check these garages. Okay. 9mm. Baseball hat. Choke for a shotgun. These are a lot of attachments and stuff. I don't have a backpack yet, so I'm sort of in the worst situation possible, but we'll see. All right, let's go. Let's try to get some gear here. Oh, I should go up here. Or is this where I was? No, this is where I was. Oops. The same house. This is where I need to go. Closing doors behind you is a good idea if you don't want people to know where you are. Okay, backpack, good. But where I am, I'm pretty far outside the circle, and the circle is not where I am. Is it level 2? Yeah. Energy drink, level 2. Once you have a level 2 backpack, you're kind of set. It's really hard to fill it up. So you can kind of pick up at will. Holographic sight. I'm always picking up the sights, because you never know when you're going to need them. Plus, you know, the pistols take sights. It's like, go ahead. Let's go upstairs. So I'm kind of cheesing out here on loot. A lot of pistols. Okay, these I got a shotgun. No ammo for the shotgun, though? That's weird. Oh, no, here we go. gonna keep my machete, and I'll put this choke on the shotgun. If you lower the attachments, I'll tell you what they do. Reduces spread of shotgun pellets, so you have a little more range. Every gun you pick up, you have to reload. I should say that too. That's important to know. If you pick it up and you haven't reloaded it, it will not have bullets in it. Another shotgun. Yeah, but energy drinks, which are good. And I mean, it's always good to have ammo, but most of the time you're not going to have to really worry too much about running out of ammo. Okay, I got 2 minutes left. I'm looking for a car. I really wish I had better gear, but what are you going to do? You really want to end up with a rifle. That's one of the things you really want. I mean, you want some range. I don't even really have good mid-range right now, so that sucks. Sometimes there's cars in these garages. Not in this one. Okay. This is a backpack, a level 1. I have a level 2. Okay. So when I look at the map here, I'm going to hit for this road because I'm going to hope that there is a gun on it. I mean, a car on it. Hopefully there's a gun on it too, but I'm really hoping for a car. So if you hit X, you can put your gun away. And if you hit equal sign, oh, no. You can, equal sign, you can just run. So when I've landed, I didn't see a lot of people around me. So I'm going to hopefully assume that there's not a lot of people here. But I really need to find a car. Or I'm going to kind of be in trouble. A car, a buggy, a bike, whatever it might be. And this is a lot of what this game is, right? Is looking for stuff, is trying to find your way. And sometimes you get in situations like the one I'm in right now where, you know, I'm kind of screwed. If I had more... Oh my god, there's somebody right there. Got him. Whew! Oh my goodness. I mean, hit a lot of attachments, but no rifle. I'll take it easy though. Stuff. I gotta go though. I'm gonna drop these holographic sights because I don't need them. I have two better sights. Pick up the frag. Oh, micro stock for S. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I killed that guy. But now I'm in trouble. Okay, wait. I need to heal. I definitely need to heal. I should really be crouched somewhere. I should be prone right now. I'm not doing the right thing. But I need to take energy drinks. Got 5 of them though, so I'm gonna take them. So now I can run faster. That little thing means I can run faster now. So what I did there is I engaged, right? I could have let that guy run and run ahead of me, and eventually we're going to meet up anyway. But I didn't. I engaged him so that he had to react to what I was doing, not the other way around. And that's an important thing. Fucking shit. I would really like a rifle. Or a car. A vehicle is more important right now. Still running for this road. Okay, I'm just going to run. And now I'm in a bad situation. Because I have to just keep running until I find a car because I'm very far outside the circle. And the closer I get to the circle, the more likely I'm going to find somebody. So I am all the way out here. The circle's all the way here. So hopefully I'm hitting a road. I'm on the look for a vehicle right now. Nothing right now. And I will say that every freaking time you play this game, you learn something new. It's like ludicrous. You know? So I've got the equal sign thing going on now, the auto run going on right now, so I can just run. I'm gonna keep my Uzi out and put it on burst or full auto mode. So I'm just gonna hoof it, and you know the circle's gonna overtake me. But at this point, like it's better for me just to keep running than for me to try to stop and figure a vehicle out, because I'm just not gonna find it. But I can't really be strategic here because I'm so far away. I've just got to hope that I don't get shot in one of these open fields, because there's nothing I can do, which is a shame. So if you put your weapon away, you run faster too, just so you guys know. So yeah, the circle moves faster than you do, totally. And my running boost is gone now, so there's that. I gotta hope I find a vehicle. I'm 40 hours in the game and I learn something new every time I play. Alright. This is the not fun part of the game, which is just running like an a-hole to get back to the circle. And this happens sometimes. I was in bad position to start the game. I landed, there's nothing you can do about that. Like I landed and there's nothing there. What I should have done is immediately looked for a car, immediately, you know, tried to figure out what my next move was. Since I was so far out of the circle, I didn't do that. I was looking for gear, and I ended up with both not good gear and also way outside the circle. So it's a bad scene. Right now, you'll see this. I'm taking damage. It's the first circle, so I'm not taking a lot of damage, and my boost is helping me a little bit. But I'm very far outside these circles, so and I don't see any vehicles on this road right here. If I had any more time, I would run up and down the road looking for a vehicle. But it's what happens. I'm getting closer. I will make it, and I have 2 more energy drinks, so I will pop them. Shots. So the closer. This is the other problem too. Is like I'm entering a situation where I don't have a lot of leverage here. So living outside the circle like this and heading towards more populated areas is a really bad scene, because you end up just being shot. So my boost is gone. I got so much farther to go to get the white circle, but at least I'm going to be inside this blue circle soon, which is the first important thing. And then I have 3 minutes to figure out what I want to do next. So I should make it in there. If I don't get shot, I'll make it in there. The good thing is I don't think a lot of people really are looking right now at where I'm coming from, but we'll see. I need to heal, and then I'm really just gonna keep moving. I'm not even gonna stop. I'm going for this hill. I'm gonna run up this hill, go prone, heal, and then figure out what I'm gonna do next. Did I see movement up there? Alright, I'm gonna go for this shade. There's someone's here, there's someone here. I can't really do anything about that. So I'm gonna take a first aid kit and heal up a little bit here. That sounds like a car to me. As well as a. So once you're in the white, you can't use first aid kits or bandages. You can't do it. But you can use energy drinks and painkillers. So there we go. So basically, I'm gonna just be moving now as much as I can. I'm not I'm not going to really stop for anything. If there are people hiding in towers, there's nothing I can really do. I'll check this tower to make sure no one's in it, because I don't want to get just shot immediately. There's a shotgun up here. Freaking shotgun. Okay. Alright, so I'm now just going to go, basically. I'm just going to move it, because circle's right at my back, and I can't really do much else. The next entry level doesn't do, I don't think, anything else. It just regens your, every time you take, I think it just regens your health faster. I don't think that there is another bonus to it. I don't think. Again, I guess I could take another energy drink and we could have figured it out together, huh? But I've never taken enough to boost it all the way to the top. But I think it just makes your health regen faster. So the player is restricting. So I'm gonna get toasted again here, because I still haven't found a car, and that's definitely gonna catch up to me. You can't use healing items or boost items while you're moving, which I think makes sense. I wish you could take the energy drink while you're moving. That I think you could definitely run and drink a Red Bull. I mean, come on, really. But I understand why they do it that way. That person might be shooting at me. It's definitely coming from like right back there. What happens all the time? People fight and they kind of. It's happened to me before too. You lose track of where the zone is, and you just end up like getting toasted by it. So normally I wouldn't want to run this close to these buildings when I like this, because people just hide in buildings and pop out and kill you, but I just can't worry about that right now, because I'm more scared of this circle. I can hear shots ahead of me. I'm healed all the way back up. I still have an energy drink. I still have some bandages, so it's possible that, you know, I'm not facing where I need to face. This way. There we go. It's very possible that I make this and I'm okay. But the more and more this goes on, the better chance it is that I just get shot running. You know, that the circle becomes less of an obstacle, and just people in front of me become like the thing that ends up being the thing that kills me. Get up that hill. Okay. So I try to look around here and try to see if I can see anybody else running, because there's a buggy at the top of that hill, but I doubt that's new. I doubt that's like a fresh buggy. You want to try to see if there's people, you know, who are also booking it like you are, because you kind of want to try to be the person who gets the drop, but at this point it's like, what are you going to do? There's definitely people in these houses, by the way. There's definitely people in these houses, so I'm just gonna take out this gun. Okay. So there are definitely people. Were people at these houses? I don't know if there's anybody still here. There's a car, though. Okay, I'm just gonna put my butt here, because the likelihood of people coming from right behind me is not high. All right. So I'm just trying to stick to the... Oh god, I just heard a fucking grenade. Where'd that come from? Do you guys see movement? Fuck, he's right there. Damn it. I did not see him at all. I did not see him at all. Alright. Alright, that's gonna do it. Yeah, KB. Fresh vehicles do face east, or they did. They changed that in the last patch. Now they face random directions. So that's no longer a thing. I just didn't see him. He was right there. I just didn't see him. I just been thinking he's right there. I totally could have killed him too if I had realized that. Oh well. Oh, well. All right, that's going to do it for this live What Is of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If you like this video, please follow us on Twitch. Subscribe to us on Twitch if you're feeling so generous. Head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/talkinggamesvideos, all one word. Follow us on Twitter at talking_games. Leave us a tip if you want to as well, if you don't want to do a monthly thing. There's a way to do it right in our profile, right here on Twitch. But thank you so much for watching. I've been Bobby Shortle. Until next time, be good to one another. Later. Balakava Boy signing off.